Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Kriti Gupta. Some stocks on the move today. Come on. Nvidia, it's the centerpiece this morning. Good morning, Kriti.
Good morning, Nathan. It absolutely is, despite the fact that we have trade news that's driving sentiment across the board into the green. But Nvidia shares higher by 5.8%. NVDA is your ticker there, trading just shy of $143 a share. Look, they beat their first quarter estimates. They're saying that $8 billion revenue hit from those chip export controls in terms of limiting some of the chips that are going from the United States back to China, that it is a hit, but it's not a big enough hit to deter some of the momentum that this company is dealing with. So once again, the A++ student delivers. This is also crucial because they're talking about the investment coming in on the AI front. They're talking about some of these innovations, trends that the market has really priced in as a no-brainer, getting bigger and bigger when it comes to that growth picture. So good news for Nvidia shares. NVDA higher by 6%. But Nathan, I've got to say, I kind of feel a little sorry for all the other companies that report at the same time
right.
as Nvidia, because then you kind of miss out on some of the momentum in these other players. Salesforce is one of them as well. CRM is your ticker, down about 0.4% this morning, trading at $275 a share. Now, they did report earnings yesterday. They raised their annual sales outlook. They're saying that all their AI investment is going to pay off eventually. But this morning, it looks like they're actually getting cut to a hold over at RBC, a downgrade to sector perform from outperform at the company, talking about execution risk about the company's acquisition of Informatica. This is a company that we covered earlier this week when that deal was reported by the Wall Street Journal. So now we're seeing that the analysts saying, given many of Salesforce's prior acquisitions have not been integrated, there's a great deal of deal risk around this particular one. So that was whatever the opposite of a vote of confidence is onto Salesforce, and certainly weighing on their post-earnings day, because those shares are down about 0.3%. CRM is your ticker. Let's talk about HP as well, which is also reported earnings and not having a good day this morning. HPQ is your ticker, down about 9%, Nathan, really taking a beating, trading just shy of $25 a share, because they did, I think, what everyone is scared of doing right now, which is cutting their profit outlook. They're saying they're worried about the economy. They're worried about the tariffs as well. But we should mention that I believe this was reported before the trade court order. So we'll just keep an eye on the timing there. I wonder if their guidance changes based on the latest coming out of that federal court. In the United States as well.
Yeah,
exactly. So HPQ is your ticker there. Shares down this morning. There's one stock that we haven't really talked about very much, and that's Synopsys. It's not a stock I cover often in this segment, Nathan, but I think it's an important one. SNPS is your ticker, higher by 4% this morning, trading at $482 a share. This is a company that kind of ships out machinery and software to the entire world. They have about 12% exposure to China. But on the thought that, or on the report, I should say, that Trump is ordering U.S. chip software designers to stop those China sales, this is a stock that sticks out. So keep an eye on this one. SNPS is your ticker.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.